All right, everyone, welcome back to the city of Cincinnati, the ever-changing city. Seemed like it was just yesterday when these streets was white and very cold, because it was yesterday. Just yesterday, it was freezing and snow everywhere. Now all the snow is just about gone, and it's kind of warm out here. Got me walking around in all these coats. A million different coats and sweaters, and the weather that got warm. That's the city of Cincinnati. Go from 0 to 1 billion in 1 second. All right, everyone, one love. Welcome everyone to the channel, City of Cincinnati channel, all about putting the spotlight on the homeless crisis and giving life-saving holistic health tips. For over 10 years, I've been paying the homeless to turn in cans, paying the children to turn in cans, giving them a legal way to make some money, just our way of making something out of nothing, turning trash into cash. We welcome everyone to the channel. We don't care about your religion, your political views, your economic status, your race, as long as you're a good person with a good heart. We welcome everyone to the channel. The channel is all about positive vibes. Everything is allegedly, always do your own research. Always think for yourself. This channel is all about putting the spotlight on the homeless crisis, and we are very pro-herbs and very pro-vegan. So if you love to eat meat and you got a problem with people that don't love to eat meat, you may want to go to another channel. We are very pro-vegan, but we don't mind having some good people over here with good hearts, even if you eat meat. We don't judge you based on what you eat. We judge you based on your character. But we do not encourage the eating the animal flesh on this channel. Man, oh man, leave the animals alone. Everything with life want to sustain life. One love, everyone. Vegan is the best way. I agree. Our body is not a pet cemetery. Our body is the temple of God. We should not be putting dead animals in our body. Your animal should, your food should have a heartbeat. Your food shouldn't have legs. Your food shouldn't have feet. Your food shouldn't try to run from you. Your food shouldn't have parents. We're very pro-vegan on this channel. But we know there's some good people that eat meat, so don't come over here feeling like you got to be all defensive because we pro-vegan on this channel. As long as you got a good heart, we don't care what you eat. But your body is the temple of God. Your body is not a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body. That's just nasty and disgusting. Hurl number 13. If you believe in a loving God, a beautiful God, you know there's no way a loving God would give life to animals and then tell you, now you go take life from that animal so you can have something to eat. Don't you think a loving God, if a loving God intended for you to eat meat, don't you think a loving God would have meat grow from the trees or from the soil, like organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and oils? Why would a loving God give life to animals and then tell us, go take life from them animals? Them animals be feeling pain. They be crying. They want to live. They do not want to be your dinner. Cheese, yuck. I eat plant-based cheese. I don't eat no dairy. I don't eat no animal products. I don't mess with the animals. I just pet the animals and let them be. We do not need to eat dead animal flesh in order to be healthy and strong. You're going to eat meat, then go ahead. I know that's right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as you got a good heart, I don't care what you eat. As long as you got a good heart, I don't care what you eat. But this is a vegan channel, so we always going to promote being a veganism and leaving the animals alone. But as long as you got a good heart, I don't care. But I do not promote the eating the dead animal flesh. Your body is not a pet cemetery. You should not be putting dead animals in your body. I believe in a loving God. I do not think a loving God would give life to animals and then tell us, go take life from them animals so you can have something to eat. I think a loving God If a loving God intended for us to eat meat, a loving God will have meat grow from the soil and from the trees like fruits and vegetables. Well, good for Jesus. I'm not Jesus. I don't eat meat. I don't eat nothing with parents. If it got eyeballs, it got a heartbeat, if it try to run from me, I don't eat it. I eat what my body tells me to eat. You can't come over here quoting the Bible and then make me change my mind. And I'm very spiritual, but I do know there's a lot of things in the Bible that's not true. One love, everyone, but we don't care what you eat, as long as you got a good heart. But this is a vegan channel, so I'm going to promote being a veganism. So I'm going to get that out the way. Then we're going to talk about other things. The body is not a pet cemetery. I do not recommend putting dead animals in your body. Talking about this hamburger is juicy. This steak is juicy. That is not hamburger. That is not steak. Call it what it is. Quit lying to yourself. That's dead animal flesh. And that is not juice coming from that dead animal flesh. That's nasty, disgusting animal fluid. Stop biting these animals on the butt, putting ketchup on these animals' butt, calling it food. Back in the caveman days when the weather was cold and freezing, like it was here in the city of Cincinnati, what a difference a day make. Here in the city of Cincinnati, just yesterday, it was snow everywhere and the streets was cold. Now I got on a big old coat and sweater and it's kind of warm out here. The snow trying to melt. That's the city of Cincinnati. 1 minute, a snowstorm. Next minute, a heat wave. Anyway, back in the caveman days, they had to eat dead animal flesh. They had to have an uncivilized diet because they wasn't blessed like the people in Africa. The people in Africa had beautiful, warm, tropical weather so they can afford to grow fruits and vegetables while building pyramids. The Neanderthals, the cavemen, they wasn't blessed like that. They couldn't grow fruits and vegetables in the cold weather, so they had to have an uncivilized diet, eating dead animals. However, this is 2025. You do not have to eat dead animal flesh. If you can't grow your own fruits and vegetables, you can find someone that grow it for you. Go to the organic section of the grocery store and eat nature's superfoods. Organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Leave the animals alone. Your food should not have parents. Your food shouldn't try to run from you. If you are struggling to give up dead animal flesh, there's a documentary free on YouTube. Take advantage of the information age. There's a documentary called The Dominion. You gotta be 18 years old to watch it. It's so heavy and deep. But it shows you everything the animals go through, all the suffering. These animals be crying for their life. The mama cows be crying for the baby cows that's being taken from these cold animal flesh eating humans. Hurdle number 13. Lord have mercy. Go watch the documentary called The Dominion. I guarantee you, after watching that, you would never want to bite an animal in the butt again and call it food. Go watch the documentary called The Dominion. It shows you everything the animals go through, all the suffering, the pain, just so you can have dead animal flesh on your dinner table. Yuck. And I don't care if it's grass-fed, I don't care if it's organic. Taking life from these animals when you don't have to. You don't need dead animal flesh in order to survive. So taking life from these animals when you don't have to is just not right. Another documentary you can watch is called What the Health. What the Health. If you are struggling to give up dead animal flesh, you keep trying to make up every excuse in the world to eat dead animal flesh where you know deep inside it's not right, go watch the documentary called What the Health. A new skill you want to learn instantly. One love, everyone. Open chat policy. You don't have to talk about what the host is talking about. Feel free to talk about whatever's on your mind. We go live to give positive people a positive platform where you can come unwind after a long day. Feel free to express yourself without being judged or trolled. We're all about positive vibes, uplifting each other. We don't come over here putting each other down because you never know what someone is going through. A lot of people dealing with homelessness, depression, stress on these jobs, the loss of loved ones, chronic illnesses. So we don't come over here being uncivilized, putting each other down. You come over here being negative, we'll throw you a block party. That's where we hit the block button, get rid of you, and hopefully never hear from you again, or at least until you change your low down, nasty ways. We only want positive people on the channel. I'd rather have 5 positive subscribers as opposed to 5 billion negative subscribers. Positive vibes only. If you look at the teeth of the goats, the lions, the leopards, meat, human has teeth for vegetables, seeds. I got teeth for fruit that's hard. I got teeth for nuts. I do not have teeth for dead animal flesh. In order to eat raw nuts, in order to eat fruit like apples, you got to have sharp teeth. So my sharp teeth is not for dead animal flesh. You will not catch me running, chasing down an animal and trying to bite it and eat it. That is not what my teeth is for. Maybe that's what your teeth is for. My teeth is not for eating dead animal flesh. I do not take life. When the Bible says thou shalt not kill, I take that seriously. The Bible don't say thou shalt not kill humans. The Bible says thou shalt not kill. So I'm not killing no animals when I don't have to. I don't have to take life from animals in order to be healthy and strong. Nature gives you everything you need in order to be healthy and strong. Organic fruits, raw vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. That'll get you through life just fine. Go watch the documentary called What the Health. Go watch the documentary called The Dominion. If you're struggling to give up eating dead animals. Before we shut down, I'm going to go take you to a nativity sign where they got animals on display. And I'm gonna let you look at these cute animals. We was over there yesterday and the goats came up to me. I think it was a goat or a sheep. Came up to me and wanted me to rub it. These animals want you to love them, not eat them. You are what you eat from your head to your feet. I am a human. I am not a human and a chicken and a cow and a pig. That's what a lot of meat eaters are. You ain't just human. You got the whole animal kingdom in your body. You are human, you a cow, you a pig, you a rooster. Some of you are jackasses because you eat donkeys. They got a donkey at the nativity display too. We're gonna check that out later on. All right, everyone. This channel is hardcore veganism. We do not promote the eating the dead animal flesh. There's nothing anyone can say to change our mind. I done listened to a whole bunch of pro-meat eaters and no one came up with any good reasons why I should eat dead animal flesh. But if you want to put some books out there that we should read that tell us why it's okay to eat animals, feel free to do that. We love information. We'll go do our research. And by the way, this is a pro-vegan channel, but we have no problem with anyone that eat meat as long as you got a good heart. You don't have to come over here arguing, yeah, I eat meat and I eat you. Now you're cannibal. You don't have to come over here arguing because we're pro-vegan. We're also pro-human. So if you're a good human with a good heart, we don't care what you eat. Eat to live, don't live to eat. That's what we all about on this channel. That's what we promote. But we got no problem with people that eat meat, but also got a good heart. City of Cincinnati, everyone. That's where we're at. Channel is also about putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis. For over 10 years, I've been paying the homeless to turn in cans, giving them a legal way to make some money. Go watch our short videos and witness that for yourself. We pay the homeless and the children to turn in cans, just our way of making something out of nothing, turning trash into cash. On them short videos, you can see us out here doing all kinds of acts of kindness. Sometimes it'll be elderly people out here that need help getting to their destination. We help them out with that. So if you love feel-good videos, you come to the right channel. Open chat policy. Feel free to talk about whatever's on your mind, spirituality, politics, current affairs. You got a business you want to promote, please promote your business. We are very pro-entrepreneur. We want to see good people doing so good in life that you don't have to give the best years of your life to corporate America. Funk that. You wasn't born to chase money and material things. You are larger than corporate America. You're larger than a job. We got to get up out of this matrix, out of this rat race, and find our real reason for living, our spiritual reason for living. You work for G-O-D. That's your real boss. You got to get on your spiritual job. Them folks at the corporations call themselves your supervisor and your boss. Those are not your boss. The real boss is God. You got to get on your spiritual job, everyone. Find your spiritual reason for living. All right, we do mix in a little entertainment on this channel because we know people love to be entertained. The world can be coming to an end and people gonna say, right before the world blow up, make me dance, make me twerk. So we do mix in a little entertainment. A couple years ago, we brought you Ice Cube live in concert on this channel. We brought you Dougie Fresh live in concert. We brought you Nelly live in concert. We brought you former NBA player Shaquille O'Neal live in concert. We brought you Third Eye Blind live in concert. We brought you the All-American Rejects live in concert on this channel. We also brought you R&B acts Sunshine Anderson. We brought you Michelle Lay, Karen White. So we do mix in a little entertainment, and we don't care what form of entertainment that it is. Jazz music, country, rock and roll, heavy metal, even if it's music that I don't like. If I think you will enjoy it, I go live, pay for the concert, live stream it, and let you enjoy it from the comfort of your home. Isn't that pretty cool? Just trying to put some positive energy out here in the world. This world can really use it. All right, I'm also out here with a heavy heart. Let me get this out the way. I'm all about herbalists over hospitals. It's not even close. You compare the two, there's no comparison. Herbalists over hospitals, 100%. Unfortunately, a lot of my loved ones and friends, family members, they did not know this. Like a lot of people in the world just don't have this information. Prophecy is being fulfilled. The Bible says, my people shall pass away from a lack of knowledge. Read, study, everyone. Education over entertainment. What you don't know can cost you your life. What you do know can save your life. Educate yourself. Get informed. A lot of my loved ones, they just knew nothing about holistic health. They did not know that there's a herb for every illness. In 2025, you should not be passing away from chronic illnesses. Do your research. You can be healed from any chronic illness. Herbalists over hospitals. Do your research. Keep an open mind. So a lot of my loved ones came down with symptoms against my advice. They ran to the hospital like we all been trained to do. And it just went downhill. My loved ones, they went to the hospital feeling good, just had symptoms. They wanted to get checked out. They was in no pain. They was on no medication. Internal organs was working great. After being in the hospital for about a month, I was right there with them, in the room with them for a month. Everything changed. Loved ones ended up on 1,000,001 different prescription medications with harmful side effects. My loved ones lost the ability to walk, to talk, to chew solid food as a result of the hospital medication. The hospital medication had my loved one talking crazy. It was a complete nightmare. Man, oh man, herbalists over hospitals. Do your research. On top of that, I had ignorant so-called friends and family members. Most useless invention, put that out there. Someone talk, what is the most useless invention? All right, on top of that, on my loved one suffering at the hospital, I had ignorant so-called friends and family members that started bickering over insurance. How you doing? God bless you. I had ignorant so-called friends and family members bickering over insurance. Our loved ones still in the hospital, and these so-called friends and family members, they was bickering over insurance. They was homeless. our loved ones let them stay in their house. And how did they pay them back? By going through our loved one personal information. They got their nasty, disgusting hands on our loved one passwords and started tampering with our loved one insurance. How cold can you be? Their name wasn't on our loved one insurance policy. So these so-called friends and family members that's homeless, and our loved one let them stay with them because they was homeless, they decide to pay our loved one back by going through our loved one personal information and tampering with our loved one insurance policy, committing a federal crime. Lord have mercy. When you worship money, there's no limit to how low you will go for the dough. Don't fall in love with this world, everyone. Don't fall in love with material things. I'm telling you, it'll have you out here doing some despicable things. After going through our loved one personal information, our loved one insurance policy, changing the policy, hiding the policy so they can benefit from it, they got the nerves to come to the hospital and smile in our loved one face like they're really wishing they get well, when they know their intentions is to cash out so they can benefit from the passing of our loved one. How cold can you be? Your own friends and family members can be your worst enemies. Make sure that the people that's in your life, they're in your life for who you are because they love you and not for what they can get from you. So-called friends and family members can be your worst enemies. All right. All right. Lord have mercy, I tell you. Sometimes friends and family members can be your worst enemies, and strangers can be your biggest blessings. Anyway, after that happened, I made some videos explaining everything that went down. The videos with the letter R in parentheses, I got several videos where I took my time and explained the nightmare that my loved one went through in the hospital. Hey, there goes Satan Claus. That's right, I said Satan Claus. You unscribble Santa, you get Satan, and they both run around dressed in red. We're gonna get to that later on. Satan Claus. Anyway, I explained everything my loved one went through in the hospital, the nightmare that my loved one went through in the hospital, on all my live videos with the letter R in parentheses. In the first 15 minutes, I normally explain everything that took place, the nightmare that my loved one went through. Man, oh man, what a nightmare. However, I got tired of explaining that same story over and over. So now, I just give you the name of 2 videos that you can watch on this channel, where I take my time and explain the nightmare that my loved one went through in the hospital. I'm gonna give you the name of those 2 videos, and you can go check it out for yourself. You can hear all about the nightmare that my loved one went through in the hospital, because like a lot of people, my loved ones did not know they could be healed holistically from any chronic illness. Do your research, everyone. Educate yourself. Stop taking medical advice from people that benefit from you being sick. Big pharma in hospitals. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. They don't make money from healthy people. They make money from sick people. That's why they want you doped up on expensive prescription medications with harmful side effects. That's why they want to do all kind of unnecessary surgeries on you that make things worse. They want to make you a customer for life. They're not trying to put themselves out of business. They benefit from your ignorance or your illness. We're dealing with death care in this country, not health care. They don't make money from healthy people. They make money from sick people. So why would they want to try to make you well and put themselves out of business? It's a cold world. Unlike today, it's not cold. Yesterday it was freezing. White stuff everywhere, snow. Now today, the snow is just about gone and it's kind of hot. I got on a million coats. Better food, better life, everyone. That's the way to go. All right, I'm going to give you the title. Better food, better life, everyone. Organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. That's better food. Not dead animal flesh, not meat. Don't let anyone lie to you. Nature is the way to go. Organic fruits, raw vegetable, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Stay away from dead animal flesh. Stop eating like cavemen. Stop eating like Neanderthals. You're not a cave dweller. Stuck in the cold weather so you can't grow fruits and vegetables. You got to eat dead animal flesh. You don't have to do that no more. All right, I'm gonna go down here, sit down. We was down here yesterday, right here in this spot. Every Tuesday here in the city of Cincinnati, people come out here, give away food and clothes to the homeless. I come down here, I make short videos of people doing all kinds of acts of kindness. Then I go live every Tuesday around 8 p.m. We was right here at this spot. If you was here yesterday, you recognize this spot. They come right here every Tuesday, give away food and clothes to the homeless. Still some good people in the world. And they was giving away meat, but I don't got no problem with that because they was doing something nice and kind for their fellow human being. And that's what it's all about. I don't judge you based on what you eat. I judge you based on who you are as a person. Humanism over capitalism. All right, let me settle down for a minute. Man, what a difference a day make. It was freezing out here in the city of Cincinnati yesterday. Snow is everywhere. The next day, the sun is out. Snow is melting. Tomorrow probably gonna be a snowstorm. City of Cincinnati is crazy like that. Coconut milk. You hate corporate life. I don't blame you. That ain't fit for humans. We ain't supposed to be doing the corporate life. We got to get up out of that matrix. So many people wasting all their talent, not even exploring all their talent because they're giving their best productive years to corporate America. Got to get up out of that rat race. I don't know you, but I love you, homie. Oh, man. See, I love positive comments like that. I love you, family. I don't know you, but I know your spirit. You got a good spirit, so I love you as well. We are one. Comments like that make up for all the people that come over here being negative. How can you come to a channel that's all about putting a spotlight on the homeless crisis, saying we welcome everyone to the channel, we don't care about your religion, your political views, your race, we don't care about you, what you eat, as long as you're a good person. How can you come to a channel like that and be negative? But all the negative people that come over here, they get drowned out by one person that make a positive comment. 1 million negative comments get drowned out by one positive content. Positivity is way more powerful than negativity. Someone talking about the police on their bicycles. Is this Baltimore, New York, or Philly? No, Cincinnati. Nobody never guessed Cincinnati. Whenever I go live, well, a few people that was raised here in Cincinnati and now moved somewhere else, they be like, hey, that's Cincinnati. What do animals eat? Animals are like humans. They eat all kinds of different things. Some animals eat meat. Some animals eat grass only. Some humans eat meat. Some humans eat organic fruits and vegetables only. How do you start the detox from dead flesh? Go watch, educate yourself on what you're eating. Once you educate yourself on what you're eating, I guarantee you will never eat it again. Go watch the documentary called The Dominion. Go watch a documentary called The Dominion, and you will never want to eat meat again in your life. And you detox by fasting, or you detox just by overflooding your body with organic fruits and vegetables. That'll get all the nasty, disgusting parasites from the dead animals out of your system. You can also go check out 2 outstanding master herbalists. I promote them every time I go live. They will show you how to detox and get your health together. Go check out Master Herbalist Yahki Awaken, Y-A-H-K-I, Yahki Awaken. Self-made millionaire herbalist from St. Louis. He grows his own fruits and vegetables. He get water from his own land. Got his own healing clinic in St. Louis. Go check out his website for all his life-saving formulas. Yahki Awaken, he got healing testimonies. He was able to help people recover from all kinds of chronic illnesses. He's very active on Instagram. He's very active on Facebook. Got a YouTube channel. But the powers that be keep taking down his YouTube channel because he offered too much truth. He lead people away from dead animal flesh and prescription medications and lead them towards eating organic fruits and vegetables and herbs. That's a crime in a country like this, ran by satanic, demonic demons. Go check out Master Herbalist Yahki Awaken. If you want to know how to detox and get all this nasty bacteria in your body out of your body from eating dead animal flesh, go check out Master Herbalist Yahki Awaken, Y-A-H-K-I, Yahki Awaken. Go check out his website. You can make arrangements to have one-on-one time with this Master Herbalist Yahki Awaken. Guaranteed to change your life forever. An outstanding herbalist. Another outstanding herbalist, Taudi Mayat Ra. His website is divinemedicinals.com. Divinemedicinals.com. D-I-V-I-N-E. Another outstanding herbalist. Like Master Herbalist Yahki Awaken, you can make arrangements to have one-on-one time with this Master Herbalist. He's very active on Twitter. He gives a lot of life-saving information on Twitter. Go follow him on Yahki Awaken. Go follow him on Twitter under Divine Medicinals. And go to his website for all your life-saving medical needs. Divine Medicinals. Go check out this video on this channel, Mass Police on the Block. Here we go again, where I tell you about everything my loved one went through in the hospital, the nightmare that my loved one went through in the hospital, because they did not know you could be healed holistically from any chronic illness. Gives my advice, they went to the hospital and it just went downhill. The hospital was making so many mistakes. I thought I was being pranked. Just ruined my loved one's health, I tell you. You can also find out what my loved one went through in the hospital on this video on this channel called Walking the Hood, Mourning Loved Ones. It was crazy in the hospital, I tell you. Read, study, educate yourself. Don't learn the hard way that you can be healed holistically. You don't have to run the big pharma. Big pharma is all about making big dollars. The money is in the illness, not in the wellness. They don't make money from healthy people. They're not trying to put themselves out of business. They get all kind of kickbacks every time you agree to their surgeries and their expensive prescription medications with harmful side effects. Don't get played by the system, the medical system. Take your health into your own hands. Read, study, educate yourself. Herbalists over hospitals. Compare the two. Herbalists over hospitals, and see who got the best result, the best track record when it comes to restoring health to people dealing with chronic illnesses. Herbalists or hospitals. I already know from many, many years of reading, studying, and meditating, talking to certified herbalists, that bringing people back from their deathbed is not even close. Herbalists 100%. But you should always do your own research. Think for yourself. The Bible says my people gonna pass away from a lack of knowledge. Educate yourself. The Bible says in the last days, knowledge shall be in abundance. We're living in that time right now. This is the information age. Thanks to the internet, you can get the answers to all your questions. Just gotta look up the right things. Stop looking up foolishness on the internet. Look up things that's gonna better your life. Stop being obsessed with mindless entertainment that don't add no value to your life. One love. God bless all the positive people out there. We welcome all the positive people to the channel. City of Cincinnati, channel devoted to putting the spotlight on the homeless crisis, giving life-saving holistic health tip, uplifting each other, supporting each other, being there for one another, encouraging one another, informing one another, learning from each other, feeding off each other's positive energy. That's what the channel is all about, supporting entrepreneurs, and we mix in a little entertainment. All right, go check out this channel also, Illuminati News. If you want to know who really run the world from behind the scenes, look at their names right here. These are the real people in charge. Not the president. The presidents, the governors, the mayors ain't nothing but puppets. The real people that run things right here, they don't like to be on TV. They don't like their name out there. They like to control things behind the scenes. Go check out this website. Very informative website. You'll mess around and be on there all day and all night. Illuminati News welcome page. I be trying to cram all this information during these 2 hours. Education is power. We got to educate each other, inform each other. How you doing, family? Hope everyone having a beautiful, blessed day. The city of Cincinnati, we welcome everyone to the channel. We don't care about your religion. We don't care about your race. We don't care about your political views. We don't care about your economic status. Long as you're a good person with a good heart. As long as you're a good person with a good heart, we welcome everyone to the channel. And I always keep an open mind. Be willing to learn from anyone and anything. You don't have to like that person, but keep an open mind. Be open to all different perspectives. Knowledge is infinite. Don't limit yourself. Good information can come from many, many different resources. I like to read everything, all day, everything. I just read. When I come across stuff I don't like, I just delete it from my mind and I keep the things I can benefit from. But I do not discriminate. I read everything. I encourage you to do the same. You can find some good information in just about all kinds of books. Study ancient history, ancient spirituality. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. Unfortunately, a lot of us are suffering from spiritual amnesia. We forgot that we are spirits, and we just caught up in this physical realm thinking we are humans. Before you was a human, before you was flesh and bone, you was a spirit. And we just suffering from spiritual amnesia. We got to get our mind right, everyone. Find your spiritual reason for living. That's the purpose of life. You wasn't born to chase money and material things, work in a corporate office all day, giving the best years of your life to people that don't even believe in God. Then you got the nerves to get a job at a place that don't believe in God, and you thank God for that job. Thank you, God, for this job. where I'm not allowed to talk about you and acknowledge you. They be telling you, keep God out of the workplace. Keep God out of the schools. Shut the door in God's face when you come here. How you gonna shut God out? This is God's earth. Got the nerves to put in God we trust on the dollar bill. You must not trust God too much. You don't trust God in your workplace. You don't trust God in your schools. That's because the powers that be are satanic, everyone. Do your research. Satanic world leaders, all in bed together. All these world leaders, satanic secret society members. And they let you know who they are all the time. They just figure you too dumbed down, brainwashed, miseducated from a corrupt educational system to decipher all the satanic messages that they put into your subconscious on a daily basis. 3 of my favorite examples. You unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. And they both run around dressed in red. Not a coincidence. The word God spelled backwards is dog. Because these satanic secret societies disrespect God every chance they get. They look down on God. They look at God as an animal. They try to turn you against God in the Bible, the Holy Bible. What's the first 2 letters of the word holy? H-O. What do that leave you with? L-Y, lie. Tell me I'm a lie. Trying to convince you to be an atheist and to believe that the Bible is a whole lie. H-O-L-Y, not a coincidence. They disrespect God and the Bible every chance they get. They download all this negative subliminal messages into your subconscious because they want to keep you vibrating at a very low frequency. It's easy to control dumbed down people. They want to convince you to be an atheist because the powers that be know this is spiritual warfare, just like the Bible says. We're dealing with spiritual wickedness in high places, not flesh and bone. The powers that be worship Satan. They know we're supposed to worship God. And they know God is way more powerful than Satan. So they don't want you reaching out to God. Because then the world change overnight and they lose. So they want to trick you into being an atheist. Hey, the Bible is a whole lie. H-O, whole lie. Come on, don't talk that Bible stuff. Meanwhile, they talk that satanic stuff all day. They put satanic messages in the music, the commercials. They pay these entertainers to make satanic music all day. Satanic holidays, unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan, not a coincidence. They promote their God all day. They love on their God all day. They force their God on you all day. But then they try to convince you to turn your back on your God. Don't fall for that. Don't let the powers that be strip you of the only real power that you have over them. And that's the power of God. This is spiritual warfare. Take one step towards God, God will take several towards you. But if you choose to ignore God, God will return the favor and ignore you. We need God. God don't need us. So if you don't believe in God, God won't believe in you. You choose to ignore God, God will ignore you. And you probably the same way. If someone disrespect you and ignore you, you're going to disrespect them and ignore them. God is the same way. God will move on to someone with an open mind. Someone that welcomes the presence of God. That's open up to the ideal of God. Don't let the powers that be trick you into being an atheist. They put lies in the Bible, and then they point out the lies in the Bible. Look at that. Look how ridiculous that is. You can't believe that. Don't fall for that. The Bible says, they shall deceive the 4 corners of the earth. Don't let them fool you. God is very real. But you must reach out to God with a sincere heart if you want to feel the presence of God. The Bible says, my people shall pass away from a lack of knowledge. God loves knowledge. So you got to read and study in order to make contact with God. You can't be ignorant. In order to contact God, you got to read, study, and meditate. It's hard to read, study, and meditate when you've been dumbed down by a corrupt educational system and when you're preoccupied with money and putting food on the table. That's why good people got to come together and come up with creative ways to control the economy of our community. We got to come together, pool our resources, create jobs out here, not jobs that's about making money, because in spiritual warfare, money means nothing. However, in order for the people to find a spiritual reason for living, they got to get this economic stress off of their backs. It's hard to read, study, and meditate when you're constantly stressing over how you're going to pay the bills and put food on the table. So that's why good people got to come together, pool our resources, create jobs out here so we can get this economic stress off of the backs of the people so that people can concentrate on what's really important. And that's finding your spiritual reason for living. In order to find your spiritual reason for living, you got to read, study, and meditate. Constantly learn and study. My people shall pass away from a lack of knowledge. You got to get knowledge. Then you got to get out here and practice what you just learned. Got to get out here and produce some positive energy in the world. Get outside in nature. Produce some positive energy by creating beautiful moments with your loved ones. Getting out here in nature and smiling and having fun with your loved ones. That produce positive energy. The energy, take that positive energy and spread it all over the earth. Energy is real. The energy you put out is the energy you get back. You got to get out here and help out your fellow human being that's on hard times. That's the spiritual reason for living. Come out here and help your fellow human being that's homeless. And most importantly, you got to be willing to put a spotlight on this satanic empire that we live under. You were born to resist. You got to go up against Satan and this satanic empire. That's your spiritual reason for living. God took you out of the spiritual realm and put you in the physical realm for you to be tested. You wasn't born to have fun and get a good job and work that job until you're half dead, 1 foot in the grave. You can finally retire at the age of 100. Cost of living keep going up. Living wages remain the same. Spending more time at the workplace than you do at home. Spending more time with your coworkers than you do with your family. That is not living. That's surviving. You got to get out of survival mode, start living. Find your spiritual reason for living. You're being tested on this planet. God took you out of the spiritual realm, put you in this physical realm for you to be tested. God got you living under this satanic empire to see if you will break under pressure. If I put you in the hands of your open enemies, if I put you in the hands of people that will punish you for worshiping me, would you conform to the ways of this world, or will you resist no matter what, even if it end up costing you your life? That's the test. Don't conform to the ways of this world. Money and material things is temporary, it's not forever. Your soul is forever. Don't give us something that's forever, your soul, for something that is eventually going to waste away. Material things in the flesh. Your flesh can't go on without your soul. Your soul can go on without the flesh. Soul, spirits do not die. Atoms and molecules that make up the human body does not die. Do your research. Find your spiritual reason for living, everyone. You're being tested. Life is a test. Don't fail. You ain't to be rewarded in this transitory world, in this temporary world, in this satanic world. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you, once you turn to God, everything going to become beautiful and easy. This is a satanic world that we living under. If you turn to God in this satanic world, there's a chance things is going to get much harder for you. The powers that be are very satanic. They don't reward people for turning against them and turning to God. You turn to God in the satanic world, things going to get much harder. It's going to be hard for you to go to work because you're going to realize that work ain't nothing but a place about making money. Meanwhile, you want to concentrate on making the world a better place. And your job can care less about that. It's all about making money. It's going to be hard for you to watch TV because you're going to realize these entertainers are a bunch of demons, sell trash all day on TV, promote filth on TV all day. You're going to end up turning to get your favorite actor, your favorite TV shows. Nothing but filth all day. You're going to end up turning against friends and family members that you got along with previous. Once you realize the only thing y'all have in common, Harold number 13, only thing y'all have in common is mindless entertainment. Once you educate yourself and raise your standards, you're going to be like, man, my friends and family members, all they want to do is talk about mindless entertainment and celebrity worship. You're going to end up not celebrating holidays anymore once you realize the origin of the holidays are satanic, based on a lie, all about commercialism. Now you ain't going to want to participate in your favorite holidays anymore. You're going to end up turning against your parents, your grandparents that can't let go of their old ways. They're stuck in their ways. Once they find out you are breaking generational curses and doing something different, gonna end up having conflict with your own family and friends. So I ain't here to sell a lie to you and tell you once you embrace the truth, everything is going to be beautiful. You embrace the truth not because you want to be rewarded. You embrace the truth because that's what you're supposed to do, regardless of the consequences. Power to the people. The city of Cincinnati. Should I go to Kentucky? Walk across the bridge, or we over in Kentucky? Man, I can't believe how warm it is out here. Yesterday it was freezing. Snow is everywhere. Today it is warm and the snow is just about melted away. That's the city of Cincinnati for you. City of Cincinnati, how you're walking around with sharks on boots, skull cap, gloves, sunglasses, because you don't know what the weather gonna be, and an umbrella. All right, everyone. Hope to find you and your loved ones in the best of health. This is the most positive channel on the face of the earth. All out putting the spotlight on the homeless crisis, giving life-saving, holistic health tips, herbalists over hospitals, open chat policy. Feel free to talk about whatever you want to talk about. You do not have to talk about what the host is talking about. Talk about whatever you want to talk about. You got a business you want to promote your business. Got a YouTube channel you want to promote your YouTube channel. If you are on hard times, put your pride to the side every time you come to this channel. Feel free to let everyone know what you're going through. Feel free to share your cash out and your PayPal. Feel free to ask your fellow human being for some help if you're on hard times. Life is short, life is fragile. Today isn't promised, tomorrow isn't promised. Let's leave a positive legacy. Let's uplift each other, support each other, be there for one another. Downtown Cincinnati is where we at right now. And it feels good out here. I can't believe it. All right, the first live stream of the day. Look, little children out here playing. They done took their coats off. Should these children be in school? Dumb you down school? Maybe their parents are smart enough to homeschool them. One love, everyone. All right, we do give life-saving, holistic health tips. So I'm gonna start doing that. We do that every time I go live. How you doing? So I'm gonna give you the name of some holistic doctors. The holistic doctors. They went to medical school in case you are impressed with titles. A lot of people think real foolishly. A lot of people say, I'm not taking no medical advice from anyone that ain't go to medical school. That is real ignorant. You can get some life-saving information from a homeless person. A person that went to medical school can end up giving you information that end up costing you your life. Don't be impressed with titles. Be impressed with results. I'm gonna say that again, because we got traffic up there drowning me out. Master Herbalist Yaki Awaken. Don't be impressed with titles like doctor and MD. Be impressed with results. People that went to hospital can end up giving, people that went to medical school can end up giving you information that end up costing you your life. Because they're not taught to think critically. They just taught to do whatever the government tells them to do. They're taught to push you towards big pharma. Big pharma is all about making big dollars. They're trying to make you a customer for life. That's why they never get to the root cause of your illness. They just suppress your symptoms, make you think you're getting better. They want to make you a customer for life. Don't let them play you for a fool. Do your own research. Educate yourself. Take your health into your own hands. You can be healed holistically 100% if you got the proper information. Don't let anyone tell you different. So I'm going to give you the name of some outstanding holistic doctors. They don't need your money. Financially, they are doing great. They're giving you all this life-saving information out of the kindness of their hearts. Believe it or not, there's still some good people in the world. Some people that don't worship money. Everyone ain't scheming and scamming. Everyone is not willing to lose their soul for the almighty dollar bill. But first, let me give you the holistic health tips. First holistic health tips. What's going on, geese? I was down here one time doing the live and I got chased by these geese. These geese can be very aggressive. I'm up here telling people not to eat animals, and you geese got the nerves to chase me one day. Don't make me change my mind. A lot of people that come over here trying to convince me it's okay to eat meat, they don't never come close to getting me to change my mind. But if you geese chase me one more time, I just may change my mind. Goggle, 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 goggle. No, I would never change my mind. Leave the animals alone. The body is not a pet cemetery. Stop eating dead animal flesh. You see what they eating? They eating from nature. The animals got more sense than some human beings. They eating from nature. That don't mean you should be out here eating grass. They eating from nature. Nature offers you many different things. What nature is offering the geese right now It's not the same thing that nature offers human beings. They offer us fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, and herbs. Nonetheless, nature gives us all what we need in order to survive. Much love to the geese being smarter, more intelligent than meat eaters. Just joking with you, kinda. We welcome everyone to the channel, even meat eaters, as long as you got a good heart. All right, everyone. Ain't nothing to it but to get right to it. One of the holistic health tips: get yourself a juicer and start juicing organic fruits and vegetables. Oh, they see the dog. I thought they were about to chase this runner over there like they chased me the other day. I say, they on you, buddy. Oh. Don't give up. I'm on the geese side. I'm glad they got away from the dog. Ain't no geese out here for the dog to chase. Do that leave me? Oh, Lord. Don't come over here chasing me. All right, everyone. First holistic health tip: get yourself a juicer and start juicing organic fruits and vegetables. So many health benefits from juicing organic fruits and vegetables. Make sure every time you juice, all your ingredients are organic. Every time you juice, make sure your juice recipe got more vegetables than fruit. That's the healthiest way to juice. Every time you juice, make sure you make at least 8 ounces of juice every time, so you can have the proper amount of juice so your body can get the proper amount of nutrients to get that disease up out of your body. 2 stories about juicing. My mother was diagnosed with stage 3 kidney disease, so bad she thought she was gonna have to ask one of her children for a kidney. I don't believe in messing with the human body in order to help it heal from a chronic illness. The body is a self-healing mechanism. The body is always trying to heal itself. When you cough, when you sneeze, even when you have a tumor, that's just your body's way of detoxifying itself. You don't have to panic and go run to Big Pharma for toxic medications with harmful side effects. Work with your body, not against your body. I don't believe in removing the tonsils. I don't believe in root canals, removing the kidneys, none of that. If you are in excruciating pain, go to the hospital. Common sense. You've been in a car accident, go to the hospital. Don't go ask someone for some herbs. Not yet. Recover, go to the hospital, then get the herbs. If you've been assaulted, go to the hospital. A life and death situation, very critical. You are on the verge of death, go to the hospital. But if you just been diagnosed with a chronic illness, you're in no pain, relax, breathe, don't panic. Don't let anyone scare you into harmful treatment. When the doctors start telling you this medication gonna damage your kidneys, your heart, that is a red flag. You're trying to heal yourself, not do more damage to your body. Take time to do your own research. Your body is a self-healing mechanism. When you get a tumor, that's just your body's way of getting all that bacteria from all that bad eating out of your body. Your body is taking all that harmful bacteria and putting it into your lymph nodes, preventing it from getting into your bloodstream, because that will cause you to pass away. That's how intelligent the human body is. Work with your body, not against your body. So instead of getting my mother a kidney, I kept my own kidneys. I was born with my kidneys. I want to go out with my kidneys. I want all my internal organs. No, I'm not donating my internal organs. How I came in the world is how I'm going out, with all my internal organs. So instead of getting my mother a kidney, we got my mother a juicer. And the juice recipe that we got from the Juice Lady. The Juice Lady is very active on Facebook, very active on YouTube. She got over 30 books on Amazon. She got a juice recipe for every chronic illness you could think of. Go check out the Juice Lady. Got my mother together, guaranteed she could get you together. She also do all kind of retreats. Go check out the Juice Lady. My mother started juicing organic fruits and vegetables twice a month. That's all she could afford. Once you've been diagnosed with a chronic illness, you really need to juice 13 times a day. That's a lot of juicing. That's a lot of money. A lot of people can't afford that. I can't afford that. My mother couldn't afford that. You probably can't afford that. Don't get discouraged. Do what my mother did. My mother just started juicing according to her budget. It took her longer to heal, and it would do the same for you. You will heal eventually. Trust the process. You can't afford to juice 13 times a day? Okay, relax, breathe, don't panic. Just start juicing as much as you possibly can. You want to speed up the process, go raw vegan while juicing. Took my mother a year, but she did eventually get her stage 3 kidney disease to go to normal just by juicing organic fruits and vegetables. Juicing organic fruits and vegetables does a body good, not milk, like we've been taught as children. They lied to us as children about everything. Lied to us about these holidays, the Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny. Then when we grow up to be habitual liars, they wonder where we get it from. Lying all in the name of having fun. Teaching your children the only way you can have fun is to be a liar. Stop lying to your children. The Bible says the truth shall set you free. Thou shalt not bear false witness. You can have fun while living the truth. Stop lying to your children. Anyway, juicing got my mother kidneys together. Milk does not do a body good. Organic fruits and vegetables does a body good. Stay away from milk. Stay away from dairy. Dairy is scary. These days, they got dairy-free everything anyway. They got dairy-free ice cream, plant-based eggs, almond milk, plant-based yogurt. You don't need dairy. Stay away from animal products. Dr. Milton Mills, go check him out on YouTube. Dr. Milton Mills. He go into great details on why you need to stay away from milk and animal products. Animal milk is for animals. Human milk is for humans, plain and simple. Not that complicated. These animals don't go around thinking about humans. Hey, human, you want some of my milk? That milk is for their babies. That's why they produce milk, because they're pregnant. They don't produce milk for human beings. They only do that when they're forced to. Go watch the documentary called The Dominion and see what they do to these cows, forcing them to be producing milk in the most disgusting, uncivilized way. Too disgusting to even describe it. Go watch The Dominion on YouTube. Anyway, juicing got my mother kidneys together, and my mother got a whole bunch of other bad habits. But like a lot of people in America, she's overweight from eating processed food. It's easy to be overweight in America. All the food is bad. The meat shot up with hormones and antibiotics. Just disgusting. Then you sit around all day because TV don't go off. So you sit around eating bad food all day. Next thing you know, you're overweight. My mother is working on getting rid of that weight, and you should too if you're overweight, because you can't be overweight and healthy. Illness starts in the gut. You got to get rid of the belly. My mother also still eats a little processed food. She's working on being a vegan. And she has a terrible habit. She's a chain smoker. That's just nasty and disgusting. Smoking That should be illegal. The powers that be tell us cigarettes causes cancer. Cancer causes death to those that don't know how to treat it. So why would you sell something that causes death to God's children, to your own citizens? Got the nerves of putting God we trust on your dollar bill, but you sell things that causes death to God's children. The powers that be are the merchants of death. They will sell anything for money. They don't care about your health. Plus, they believe in world depopulation, shrinking the population. If you're not familiar with world depopulation plan, put that in your search engine. We are under constant attack every day. That's why they poison the food, the water supply. That's why they put chemtrails in the sky, which ruin your immune system and make you sick. If you're not familiar with chemtrails, go look that up. In your search engine, type in Prince, talk about chemtrails. In your search engine, type in activist, comedian Dick Gregory talks about chemtrails. In your search engine, type in Alex Jones, talk about chemtrails. We are under constant attack, everyone, by a bunch of reptilians from another dimension that feeds off of negative energy. That's why they always want us fussing, cussing with each other, arguing, fighting with each other over nonsense. They feed off our negative energy. Anyway, even with all those bad habits, being a chain smoker, eating processed food, and being overweight, just by juicing twice a month for a year, my mother was able to get her stage 3 kidney disease to go to normal. Another story about juicing. My cousin, a registered nurse for over 40 years, had to retire due to a chronic illness. She did everything she was trained to do in W Down Medical School. She did everything the hospital told her to do. Nothing was working. Her health was continuing to deteriorate. She got in touch with me because she knew I'm into holistic healing. I gave her the same recipe I gave my mother. Within 3 days, my cousin, a registered nurse for over 40 years, got in touch with me and let me know she wanted to learn more about holistic healing. Because in just 3 days, she was seeing positive results. She was feeling full of energy and having regular bowel movements once again. I know that felt good. Why she didn't know this information, although she went to medical school? Because in medical school, they don't teach nutrition as a means for healing the human body. They're all about pushing you towards big pharma. Big pharma is all about making big dollars. They could care less about you getting well. They care about getting paid. I've been a vegetarian ever since I was in high school. I graduated to being a vegan. I'm on the verge of being a raw vegan, eating nothing but organic fruits and vegetables. I haven't been to the hospital for a chronic illness in over 30 years. No medication, no joint pain. Take care of your body, and your body will take care of you, plain and simple. Eat to live, don't live to eat. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. Stop eating food because it look good, tastes good, smell good, or because it's cheap. This is the proper way to shop if you want to be on the planet for a long, healthy time. If you want to grow to be 100 years old, no joint pain, no medication, no doctor appointments. Pass away peacefully in your sleep. Here's the way you should shop. When you go to the store, you say, I'm buying this because it's good for the kidneys. I'm buying this because it's good for the lungs. I'm buying this because it's good for the heart. I'm buying this because it's good for the liver. Buy food that's good for you, not just good to you. When you go to the grocery store, read the ingredients before you make a purchase. When you come across big old words you never saw in your life, words you can't pronounce, the ingredients section look like an autobiography. You need to put that so-called food item back on the shelf. Your ingredient list should not be very long at all. Everything should be organic. The longer your ingredient list, the more dangerous your food is, plain and simple. The healthiest food, the food that nature gives us, nature's superfoods, organic fruits and vegetables have no ingredients, just seeds. But if you're not ready to go raw vegan, you're just not strong enough, at least go meatless and organic. Your body is the temple of God, not a pet cemetery. Stop putting dead animals in your body. Eventually, eating bad will catch up with you. It may take 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. It may wait till you're 90 years old, and all of a sudden, you get every chronic illness in the world. You done made it to 90 years old, now you got lupus, cancer, and diabetes. It's not worth it. Eat food that's good for you, not good to you. Stop digging your grave with your teeth. All right, the next holistic health tip. God is not the same way, I agree. One person's faith allows them to eat anything. Blood, money are God all day. I'm just reading some of the comments. Hello, thank you. You have parasites and they are taking you out. Go check out Master Herbalist Yahki Awaken. Go to his website, Yahki Awaken, YAHKI. Guaranteed to get you together. Someone say geese are mean. All right, I'm missing all the comments, everyone, because hi from California. How you doing from California? Cali know how to party. All right, if I don't see all the comments, everyone, I apologize. I'll be out here. I got to watch my environment while walking around. Plus, this phone is crazy. This phone is very old. Sometimes it shut down. It normally shut down twice every time I go live. I don't pretend to be something that I'm not. I'm not rich. Like a lot of people, I'm barely getting by. I don't pretend to be something I'm not. I keep it real. The little money that I do have, I would rather invest in the health of my loved ones that's dealing with health issues. I'm into herbalists over hospitals. Let food be thy medicine. The little food that I do have, I'd rather spend on organic fruits, raw vegetable nuts, seeds, and herbs, on juicers, on blenders, on dehydrators, on organic essential oils, as opposed to spending money on a new phone. So sometimes I can't see the comments because the phone is old. If you would like to donate so I could get a new phone, donate to the channel. You can donate every time I go live by way of super like, super thanks. Buy super thanks, you can donate, you can buy super stickers, super chat. You can donate to the PayPal, H Taylor 509, HTAYLOR 509. You can donate to the Cash App, $ Mr. Helping the Homeless. Cash out, $ Mr. Helping the Homeless. Not just so I can get a new phone. I could really care less about that. As long as you can hear me, that's cool. But if you want to see me out here giving away organic fruits and vegetables and organic meals and herbs to people dealing with chronic illnesses, donate for that. There's a lot of people out here who really need this life-saving information. There's a lot of children out here dealing with chronic illnesses before they reach their teenage years because they be in the house on social media all day with all that Wi-Fi and radiation instead of being outside in nature getting some exercise. A lot of children come from homes that's on fixed income. Their parents don't know nothing about nutrition. They just go to the grocery store with the money they have trying to feed their family for the entire month. They don't read the ingredients. They just buy food that look good, taste good, smell good. They buy food that's cheap, not realizing that the very food that they're buying is ruining their children's health. So if you want to see us out here giving away organic fruits and vegetables to the homeless and to the people dealing with chronic illnesses, consider donating to the channel. How cool would that be? For you to come out here and see me going around to different homeless camps throughout the community, giving away organic meals and nuts, seeds, and herbs, educating the people about holistic health. If you can't afford to donate to the channel, don't worry about it. The channel is monetized. You can support the channel simply by hitting the like button, the subscribe button, by viewing our videos. The more views we get, the more funds we can generate. The more funds we generate, the more people we can help that's dealing with chronic illnesses and homelessness. So we got to be the change that we're looking for. A real change is going to come from good people coming together, uplifting each other, supporting each other. Diabetic, heart failure, older parents really don't. I still love them. One love. We got to be the change that we're looking for, everyone. We got to stop complaining about how bad the world is, but doing nothing about it. If the world is so bad, then we got to come together and do something about it. Politicians ain't coming here to help us. They got all the money in the world. They got all the resources. They ain't did nothing to help us out yet on a massive scale. Every now and then they'll donate. Every now and then they'll give us some crumbs to our community and make us think that they really care, but they don't. They don't give us nothing to change our life for the good, for the better. Entertainers are the same way. They'll donate to these charities that mean nothing. They get all kind of tax breaks every time they donate. Real change is going to come from everyday people coming together, uplifting each other, supporting each other, looking out for each other. Not arguing over politics, religion, and race, but concentrating on what we have in common and focusing right there. You got a good heart, so I'm going to do what I can to help you out. That's real change. Stop arguing over nonsense. Stop arguing with friends and family members that you knew all your life over politicians and entertainers that you never met in life. That is just extremely ignorant and childish. Letting these entertainers and politicians you never met break up your happy family home. We got to do better than that. All right, everyone. Back to the holistic health tips. Surround yourself around positive people. Yes, sir. It's a scientific fact that being mad, angry, stressed out, and depressed can weaken your immune system and make you very sick. So if you got people in your life, every time they come around, they got something negative to say. They're not happy, so they don't want you to be happy. Get them people out of your life. And that includes friends and family members. You must protect your precious energy. Surround yourself around positive people, especially during the healing process. When you are trying to heal from a chronic illness, you don't need no stress. You don't need to take on anyone's negative energy. If someone don't agree with what you are doing to heal yourself, then politely ask them to excuse themselves out of your life until you are done healing. Because you're going to be doing everything right, eating right, exercising. But if you are stressed, none of that means nothing. You can prevent yourself from healing. Keep negative people out of your life. Next holistic health tip. Get outside in nature. Your body needs fresh air. Your lungs need fresh air. Get outside in nature at least 30 minutes a day. You got to get rid of flesh and junk food, processed junk food. Absolutely, tell them. You got to get rid of that if you want to heal properly. Take care of your body and your body will take care of you. All right, everyone, get outside in nature at least 30 minutes a day. Your body needs fresh air. Your lungs need fresh air. Exercise 30 minutes a day. The easiest exercise you could do is what I'm doing right now, and that's walk. Walk outside 30 minutes a day. Get in the sun 30 minutes a day. If you're dealing with a chronic illness, you need to be in the sun 2 hours a day. It's worth it. Your life is worth it. That's where you get vitamin D from. The sun make you sweat. When you sweat, you get toxins out of your body. The sun is your friend. Don't be afraid of nature, everyone. Back during C-19, they had us in a house, locked up, away from nature. Talking about they protecting us. They was making us sick. 6 distance. Human beings need to be around each other. We need positive energy. Feed off each other's energy. That's good for your immune system. Good for your morale. They had us separated from each other, and they had us locked in a house doing C-19, away from nature. Nature is your friend, everyone. Get outside in nature. Next holistic health tip. Drink alkaline water and spring water from mason jars, from a glass. Stay away from tap water. Try not to drink from plastic bottles. If you drink from a plastic bottle, make sure the plastic bottle says no BPA. Amen. The powers that be, the Illuminati, the Bilderberg, the Rothschilds, the 13th satanic bloodline, the head in hand, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the satanic Masons. Let's talk about them. Name the names. We ain't afraid to name them over here. The Bible calls them spiritual wickedness in high places. That's exactly what they are. You may call them politicians. No, they are way worse than politicians. They are reptilians from another dimension that feed off the negativity of the human race. That's why they want us arguing, fussing all the time. They have poisoned the water supply like they poison everything. They put all kind of fluoride in the water, fluoride in your toothpaste, fluoride in your deodorant. They going to work on you every day, all day. And they got us concentrating on foolishness, lusting after each other, watching mindless entertainment, arguing over nonsense, while they are slowly taking all of us out every day. Go check out Dr. Joe Furman. Just because you eat healthy don't mean you can't enjoy food, just the opposite. Healthy food is the best. Healthy food is delicious and good for you. Go to Amazon, type in raw vegan recipe books. There's a ton of nutritionists and raw vegans with recipe books on Amazon. They show you how to make all the healthy versions of all the unhealthy food that you're addicted to. Go to Amazon and type in raw vegan recipe books. They show you how to make healthy hamburger, healthy chicken, healthy pizza, healthy milk, healthy cupcake, healthy ice creams, healthy brownies. Eat to live, don't live to eat. You shouldn't be willing to lose your life over food. All right, after Dr. Joel Furman, Joel, last name Furman, Fuhrman. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. Chris Beat Cancer. Go check out his YouTube channel and his website. Pray for me, brother. I need more work. If you're a good person, I pray for you every day. Absolutely. Every night, I say, let this prayer be on behalf of all the good people in the world. So that's already done, brother. But if you want to share what you're going through, you want to vent, you're looking for some answers, or if you just want to vent, feel free to talk about what you're going through, and we send up a positive energy your way. All right, everyone, go check out Chris Beat Cancer. And that's exactly what Chris did. Chris was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. And like a smart man, Chris said no to the big terrible 3. Chris said no to radiation, smart. Chris said no to chemo, smart. Chris, 20 years later, Chris is still here. No chemo, no radiation, no surgery. His doctors told him you won't make it past 6 months. Thank you. You're welcome, family. Anytime you need some encouragement, some prayers, come to this channel. As long as you got a good heart, good soul, we pray for you all day. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer, everyone. How did he heal from stage 4 colon cancer? He did what the Bible tells you to do when dealing with an illness. Revelation 22 verse 2, the leaves are for healing. The herbs are for healing, not man-made prescription medications with harmful side effects. Chris used organic herbs. Chris went raw vegan. Every day, Chris ate a giant salad with nothing but healthy ingredients, organic mushrooms, organic bell pepper. And Chris drank so much 100% pure carrot juice that his skin turned orange. You're dealing with a chronic illness, you're dealing with cancer, do what Chris did. He went raw vegan. Every day he ate a giant salad with nothing but healthy ingredients. And he drank a lot of 100% pure carrot juice. It worked for Chris, it could work for you. By the way, go to his YouTube channel and his website. He'll give you the recipe to that giant anti-cancer salad. Watch you a couple of times. We need you in our lives. Thank you, family. And I need you in my life. I need positive feedback. I truly do. Positive people like you keep me going, so I truly appreciate it. I don't take you for granted. All the positive people that come to this channel, I appreciate it. We got to be there for one another. We got to uplift each other, support each other. We all going through a lot of things out here. Thanks for the positive feedback. Truly appreciate it. Go check out Chris Beat Cancer. All right, everyone. Up next, go check out the truth about cancer. Operated by a husband and wife team, Ty Bollinger and Charlene Bollinger. The truth about cancer. Outstanding website. They got so much information on that channel, and they offer healthy retreats on that channel. Go check out the truth about cancer. They used to have a YouTube channel, but the powers that be shut down their YouTube channel because too many people was taking their advice. They had millions of subscribers to deal with their chronic illness. Their subscribers was going to the local health store. Their subscribers was going to the organic section of the grocery store instead of going to Big Pharma for prescription medications with harmful side effects. So the powers that be shut them down like the demons they are. However, this is the information age. How you doing, family? If you want the truth, you can find the truth. You just got to go seek it. Go check out their website and find out what the government don't want you to know. Go check out thetruthaboutcancer.com. Guaranteed to change your life forever. I'm going to say that again. Go check out The Truth About Cancer. Guaranteed to change your life forever. You know anyone dealing with cancer, tell them to go check out thetruthaboutcancer.com. You can be healed no matter what chronic illness you're dealing with, no matter what stage you're in. Don't let anyone tell you different. Stop taking medical advice from people that benefit from you being sick, Big Pharma and hospitals. Stop taking medical advice. Hurl number 13. Stop taking medical advice from loved ones with good intentions, but terrible advice when it comes to healing the body from chronic illnesses. Stop taking advice from someone just because you got emotional attachment to them. Stop taking medical advice from someone just because they're your friend, your brother, your cousin, your granny. Don't feel obligated to listen to anyone when it comes to your health just because you're related to them. If they're not telling you how to heal yourself, then you need to move on to someone else. Taking medical advice from people with good intentions, but terrible medical advice can lead you to a place that you can't bounce back from. And stop taking medical advice from other sick people. People that's just as sick as you are, trying to tell you what to do to be healthy, and they can't keep themselves healthy. They walking around with one foot in the grave, half dead. A matter of fact, already dead, just too damn lazy to lay down. Stop taking medical advice from other sick people. They walking around with all their teeth gone from drinking fluoride water, eating processed food and junk food. They fat and out of shape from eating dead animal flesh, processed food, drinking soda pops. They got just as many doctor appointments coming up as you. Their medicine cabinet filled with just as many prescription medications with harmful side effects as you. They've been diagnosed with just as many chronic illnesses as you, but trying to tell you what to do to be healthy, can't keep themselves healthy. Why would you take medical advice from someone like that? Go find someone that's already in great health. Pick their brains, ask questions. Find out what are they doing to maintain great health. Apply that to your life and see if it worked for you. If it don't work for you, I tell you what will. Go raw vegan till you are completely healed. That means eat nothing but organic fruits and vegetables. Fruits got flavonoids, a compound that kill cancer cells. So you need to go crazy on organic fruits once you've been diagnosed with a chronic illness. Vegetables got chlorophyll that kill cancer cells and build the immune system. So if you've been diagnosed with a chronic illness, you need to go crazy on organic vegetables. All day, every day, you need to be stuffing your mouth with organic fruits and vegetables. And you can drink more than you can eat. That's why you need the juice like crazy. Eating organic fruits, you can get full before you get all the proper nutrients in your body, before you get all the proper nutrients that you need in order to get rid of the chronic illness. That's why you need the juice. You can drink more than you can eat. So you need the juice all day, every day, organic fruits and vegetables. Stay raw vegan till you are completely healed. Concrete jungle. The color of the food tells you a lot, absolutely. Eat the rainbow. You've been diagnosed with a chronic illness, everyone. Go raw vegan till you are completely healed. It normally takes the body 6 to 8 months to heal from a chronic illness. If you are in real bad shape, you probably went to the doctor and let the doctor shoot you up with prescription medications with harmful side effects. You probably did all kind of unnecessary surgeries. The doctors probably messed you up real bad. It's gonna take you longer than 6 to 8 months to heal. Trust the process. Stay raw vegan till you are healed. No cheat days, no shortcuts, no vegan food, no vegetarian food. Stay raw vegan, organic fruits and vegetables until you are completely healed. Better food, better life. You can be healed, everyone. I can't place enough emphasis on that. You can be healed from any chronic illness. 100%, ain't no doubt about it. But you got to do the research, then you got to practice what you just learned. All right, everyone. Those are the holistic health tips. I gave you the name of 2 outstanding herbalists. Of course, there are many, many more outstanding herbalists out there. You probably know some yourself. Herbalists over hospitals, that's the main point. Go do your research. This is the information age. Now, let's get to the spiritual side of this video before it shut down, before the phone shut down. We are living in some spiritually wicked times, everyone. You got to protect yourself spiritually. Read, study, educate yourself. The Bible says my people are going to pass away from a lack of knowledge. You got to read and study. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. You got to get your body some spiritual knowledge. I don't care what spiritual knowledge you choose. Just have a sincere heart. Look for the truth, no matter where the truth leads you. Read and study. It's mandatory. God do not like ignorance. We are living under some satanic, demonic demons from another dimension. Whether you believe it or not, the Bible tells you we're dealing with spiritual forces in the high places. That's exactly what's going on. I'm gonna give you a few examples like I do every time I go live. Everything about these world leaders are satanic, and they put it in your face all the time. They just figure you too dumbed down, brainwashed, miseducated, preoccupied with the everyday hardships of life to recognize all the satanic messages that they're putting into your subconscious. They put these messages into your subconscious through entertainment, through TV shows, through commercials, through music. They pay these entertainers to sell satanic music. Heard number 13. That's why you need to be careful of the entertainment that you take in. A lot of these entertainers, when you see these entertainers on TV all day, they being promoted all the time, they making more money than they can spend in one lifetime. That entertainer been compromised. They paying these entertainers to sell you an unrighteous lifestyle. These entertainers sold their souls for money and fame. When you see them on TV all the day, they compromise. They on the idiot box all day for a reason. Remember, celebrities are also called stars. Stars spelled backwards is rats. Rats love cheese. Rats would do anything for cheese, AKA money. These celebrities are a bunch of rats that would do anything for money. They sold their soul for money. Absolutely. God don't want you. God doesn't want ignorance. What do I listen to? These days, I've been so stressed out, I ain't been listening to nothing. But I listen to soul music, any music that's about love. Music that's about loving on each other. Ain't nothing wrong with music like that. Good love songs or conscious songs that talk on political subjects. So there's a lot of entertainers out here that address things that's going on in the world. That's what I listen to. Education over entertainment. All right, everyone. Like I say, a lot of these celebrities sold their souls. There's some celebrities that haven't sold out yet. Go check out Tom McDonald, a rapper by the name of Tom McDonald. Put that in your YouTube search engine, Tom McDonald. Next to his name, type in Clone the Rappers. That's someone that I listen to. Now that you bring it up, go check out Tom McDonald. Put that in your search engine. Next to his name, put in Clone the Rappers. I also like listening to the late comedian George Carlin. George Carlin put a lot of truth into his stand-up act. Type in George Carlin. Next to his name, type in politics. George Carlin lets you know these politicians, they are not for us. They don't care if you look like them. They don't care if you're rich. They don't care if you're the same color as they are. These politicians do not care about me. They don't care about you. They are satanic secret society members. They believe in bloodline. They don't care about your race. You have to be related to them. All the presidents are related. Do your research. All the presidents are related. That's why they let Obama become president. Obama and Dick Cheney and George Bush, they are cousins. Go do your research. Pagan holidays. Obama admitted this on the Tavis Smiley show. Go check it out on YouTube. He acknowledged that he's cousins with George Bush and Dick Cheney. Life is stranger than fiction. So go check out Tom McDonald on YouTube. Next to his name, type in cloned rappers. Go check out work by George Carlin. Outstanding comedian, put some great information in his stand-up. All right, everyone, let me show you how satanic the world leaders are, and they put it in front of your face all the time. Let me hurry up before the phone shut down. Let's take Christmas. Unscramble the word Santa, and you get Satan. And they both run around dressed in red. No coincidence. Unscramble the word Santa, and you get Satan. They both run around dressed in reds. That is not a coincidence. By the way, don't the book of Isaiah tell you not to cut down trees and decorate it? Look that up in the Bible. In your Google search engine, type in, what does the Bible says about chopping down trees and decorating them? Boy, we living under some satanic people. God spelled backwards is dog, because the powers that be got no respect for God at all. The Holy Bible, they always disrespecting the Bible. How do you spell holy? H-O, the last two letters, L-Y, whole lie. Trying to convince you that the Bible is a whole lie. See what they do all the time without you realizing it? All the satanic, demonic messages that they put into your subconscious. By the way, are there some lies in the Bible? Yes. The powers that be, they distort everything they touch. But there's lies in history books. You still send your children to school. The news tell you a bunch of lies. The news don't tell you who the real criminals are. Narcotics is destroying this country. The narcotics that's coming into this country come from foreign countries. Who own the boats and planes that it takes to go get the narcotics? The narcotics that's destroying this country come from foreign countries. Who control the airspace and the sea space that it takes in order to go get these narcotics and put them into the poor communities? See, the news don't tell you the truth. The news give you lies. They don't tell you who the real criminals are, but you still watch the news. Point being, just because there's some lies in the Bible, don't mean you should throw away the entire Bible. It's up to you to recognize the lies from the truth. Keep the truth and throw away the lies. That's the proper way to read the Bible. Lizard people from outer space, reptilians. Somebody know what they're talking about. Go watch DavidIke.com, I-C-K-E. He tell you all about the reptilians. That is very real. Go watch the movie called They Live. They Live should be a documentary, not a movie. And that's what they do. They give you the truth in the form of entertainment all the time. A lot of these sci-fi movies be telling you the truth, but you be thinking, man, these writers got some wonderful imaginations. They're just telling you the truth, but they're putting it in the form of entertainment. Go watch the movie called They Live, made in the 80s, I believe, starring the late wrestler Rowdy Piper. All about the reptilian people. That should be a documentary, not a movie. You need to watch some YouTube movies? Yes, me too. I gotta find time to do that. All right, everyone. Like I said about the Bible, yes, there's some lies in the Bible, but that don't mean you should throw away the entire Bible. Keep the truth and throw away the lies. The Bible is a book of parables, a book of historical facts, a book of prophecies, and yes, there are some lies in the Bible, but there's a lot of truth in the Bible. Keep the truth and throw away the lies, plain and simple. Let me give you an example. You can have a conversation with somebody. The person can start the conversation out telling you the truth. Then in the middle of the conversation, the person can start lying to you. Just because you recognize that the person start lying to you, you don't throw away the entire conversation. You keep the truth and you throw away the lies, plain and simple. And you do the same with reading the Bible. When you come across obvious lies, throw away the lies and keep the truth, but don't let these demonic Satan worshipers strip you of the only real superpower that you have over them, and that's the power of God. This is spiritual warfare. The powers that be worship Satan. And they know Satan is no match for God. That's why they want to turn you into an atheist. Because they know once we turn to God, the battle is over. This is spiritual warfare. However, in order to activate that power called God, you got to reach out to it. We need God. God don't need us. If we ignore God, God will ignore us, plain and simple. God help those that help themselves. You take one step towards God, God will take several towards you. But if you ignore God, God would ignore you, plain and simple. And you probably the same way. If someone disrespect you, someone don't believe in you, someone ignore you, you probably will ignore them. That's just natural. Reach out to God. Read, study. God loves intelligence. God says, my people shall pass away from a lack of knowledge. Read, study. Then once you're done reading and studying, go to a quiet room and say, okay, God, with an open heart, I'm very sincere. I'm reading and studying. I'm looking for answers. Now, please give me a sign. I guarantee you'll get your sign. Now, I'm not going to tell you that God will show up as a ghost, because God knows that'll give most people a heart attack. But be able to understand the language of God. God will communicate with you through numerology. You'll see the same number over and over. A lot of us got numbers that's attached to us and don't even realize it. Certain numbers play a big part in your life and you don't even realize it. You probably was 13 years old when you had your 13th brother. You probably lived on the 13th floor of an apartment. A lot of us got numbers like that's attached to us. That's your life number and don't even realize it. But God will show you your life number over and over as a way of communicating with you. Numerology. You'll be walking down the street thinking of something. And then a person will walk past you talking about that exact same conversation. That is not a coincidence. That's God's way of saying, I hear you. You will get messages through radio shows and TV shows. The TV shows will be addressing things that you think about all the time, all of a sudden. So you got to be able to recognize the language of God, 444, 1111. My life number is 13. 13 plays a big part in my life. I was living in an apartment building. We went from the 3rd floor to the 10th floor. 10 plus 3 equals 13. My birthday is 6/6/1, the 16th of June. 6 plus 6 plus 1 equals 13. My brother's birthday is the 25th of June. 6 plus 2 plus 5 equals 13. My favorite rapper, Tupac Shakur, got the same birthday as me. June the 16th. 1 plus 6 equals 13. My favorite singer, Michael Jackson, passed away on my brother's birthday, the 25th of June. 6 plus 2 plus 5 equals 13. This go on and on in my life. My life number is 13. Acknowledge that number, everyone. You can activate that number, use that number to do some very special things in your life. Sacred numerology is very real. That's why throughout the video, when I see the number 13, you may hear me just shout out 13. I'm just acknowledging that number. All right, everyone. Okay, I just got a message. All right, everyone. Like I said, spirituality is very real. This is spiritual warfare. But you must make an attempt to get to know God if you want God to make that presence known to you. This is spiritual warfare. You can't go up against this satanic empire. You can't compete with the government when it comes to weapons. The government got weapons. They can point at you and make you have a heart attack. And they will have people think you passed away from natural causes. That's how sophisticated the government is when it comes to weapons. They can also control the weather. They got something called a HAARP machine. H-A-A-R-P. Go look that up in your search engine, HAARP. They can make it rain. They can cause earthquakes, all kind of so-called natural disasters. And then they tell you to donate to that natural disaster that they just caused. Point being, you cannot compete with the satanic empire when it comes to weapons. Plus, they got the dumbed down military that would do anything the government tells them to do, thinking they being patriotic. They got the dumbed down police that would do anything the government tells them to do, thinking they being patriotic. You raise up against this satanic empire, and they call in the National Guard and the police to come suppress you. Police being played like a bunch of puppets and don't even realize it. The military force also. They better wake up and realize that the satanic powers that be don't got no love for them, just like they don't got no love for us. They use the government and the military to do their dirty work. They start all kind of unjust wars, and then they send in the military to go lead their family, put their life on the line for the unjust wars that they started, while they sit safely in the office of the White House and other places of power. Military and the police better wake up and get on the side of the people. The only power that you have against these demons, everyone, these satanic secret societies, is the power of God. That's why they want to convince you to be an atheist, because they know your God is way more powerful than their God, Satan. Let me give you a few more examples of how satanic the powers that be in this world is in their language. The word live spelled backwards is evil. L-I-V-E. The word lived spelled backwards is devil. L-I-V-E-D. Not a coincidence. The word recreation. What do you do for recreation? Recreation, to wreck creation, to destroy creation. This is what they put into your subconscious all the time without you realizing it. The word therapist. Do you know how to spell the word therapist? T-H-E. What do that leave you with? The word therapist. Once you take the first three letters, T-H-E, what's the rest of the letters left? What do it spell? I'll give you an example. I can't say it on this platform. It's a person that forced themselves onto another person sexually. Therapist. This go on and on, but my phone is about to shut down. I've been on here for 2 hours and 7 minutes. I'm going to shut down at 2 hours and 14 minutes out of love for one of my loved ones that made the transition from the physical realm to the spiritual realm. Her birthday is 1/24, so I'm going to shut down at 2:14 out of love for her. But first, I'm going to cram in some more information. For this kind of information, everyone, you can't get it from school. You can't get it from the idiot box, Tell Life Vision. You want some more? Here we go. Tell Life Vision, telling lies to your vision. Shows are called programs because you're being programmed. The news, N-E-W-S. You know what that stands for? North, East, West, South. They are programming the entire world through the idiot box, north, east, west, south, news. How do they do this? By channeling spirits. That's why when you go from one show to another show, you call it turn the channel, as in channeling spirits. They got you participating in their satanic rituals and acknowledging their god Satan without you realizing it. Unscramble the word Santa, you get Satan. To find this kind of information, you ain't gonna get it from the idiot box, the Tell-Light Vision. You're not gonna get it from school. I don't care if you go to private school or college. You got to go to independent news sources that's not afraid to tell the truth. You got to go to independent news sources like Illuminati News Welcome Page. Go look that up. You got to go to independent news sources like JeffRense.com. R-E-N-S-E, JeffRense.com. Go look that up. You got to go to independent sources like DavidIke.com. I-C-K-E, DavidIke.com. Also, type in problem, reaction, solution to understand stuff like this. Problem, reaction, solution. I got 5 minutes to get you this information. All right, everyone, in your search engine, type in Jordan Maxwell. If you want to know who run the world, go check out Jordan Maxwell. Check out all his work on YouTube and on Amazon. Go check out William Cooper. Put that in your search engine. Check out all his work on YouTube and Amazon. In your YouTube search engine, type in Behold a Pale Horse. So much information out there, everyone. This is spiritual warfare. The spiritual realm is very real. The powers that be got you thinking this world is real and the spiritual realm is fake. This world is fake. They got you thinking backwards. The politicians are fake. The entertainers are fake. They tell you whatever you want to hear when the cameras are on. Behind scenes, they're doing all kind of satanic, nasty, disgusting rituals. The medicine they give you to heal you is fake. The medicine actually make you sicker. It can end up taking your life. The medicine is fake. The food is fake. You're supposed to take food to be strong. The food end up giving you all kind of chronic illnesses. The news is fake. They never tell you who the real criminals are. The news is fake. The reality shows are fake. A bunch of scripted actors on these reality shows. They argue and fuss all day because they're appealing to your Lord nature. They know a lot of people want to see arguing and fussing all day. So that's what they do on these reality shows. They argue and fuss, throw wine on each other all day. When the cameras go off, they friends, and they laugh, and they go to expensive restaurants on your dime, making all this money because they're appealing to your Lord nature. You want to see negativity, they give you negativity. And even if they arguing for real, the reality shows are still scripted, fake. This world is fake. The spiritual realm is real. I know it's real because I don't take none of the narcotics that the government bring into the country. I don't drink no alcohol. I got a very stable mind. I have contact with the spiritual realm. I have spirits talk to me. I have spirits touch me. I receive messages from my loved ones that passed away. Messages that only my loved ones could have given to me at that particular moment. The spiritual realm is very real. Go study ancient Egyptian history. Very intelligent people, the ancient Egyptians. They gave us one of the 7 wonders of the world, the pyramids. How did they build them pyramids without today's technology? You better believe they had help from the spiritual realm. Go study ancient Egyptian history. Inside their pyramids, they always had drawings of beings from other dimensions. I think they know what they was talking about. The ancient Egyptians, some very intelligent people. I'm trying to hurry up. Also, how you doing, family? If you don't believe in the spiritual realm, go watch this channel called Dalen Spratt. Go watch Dalen Spratt. Outstanding YouTube channel. First name Dalen, D-A-L-E-N. Last name Spratt, S-P-R-A-T-T. Dalen Spratt got over 200,000 subscribers. He got this thing called a spirit box. You can download it for free. You can buy it from Amazon. It allows you to talk to the dead. I know because I used it. I downloaded it. I made an attempt to reach out to one of my loved ones, and I was able to talk to one of my loved ones that passed away. And my brother was right there to witness it. It was our loved one's voice. We asked questions, and our loved one responded. On Dalen Spratt, D-A-L-E-N, last name Spratt, S-P-R-A-T-T. He used the spirit box. He go to graveyards, communicate with the dead, and he bring in people that he never met, and he let them use the spirit box. And their mind be blown away because they hear the voice of their loved ones. And their loved ones answer the questions that they ask. The spiritual realm is very real. The government is keeping all this information hidden from us because they know this is spiritual warfare. They just don't want us to know. All right, everyone, I'm about to shut down. I will be back live again later on today. God bless all the positive people. If you're a positive person, just know that I pray for you every day. I don't pray for my enemies. I don't pray for negative people. But if you're positive, I pray for you every day. All right, I'm about to shut down. It is 2 hours and 14 minutes. I'm about to shut down out of honor and love for one of my loved ones that passed away. Her birthday is 124. Thank God souls and energies don't die. So I know that that loved one is still around. All right, everyone. God bless you. Keep your head up. Thanks for the heart. We are one. Urban is over hospitals.